Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are welcome for my no contacts. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. Where are we headed? What does my person want me to know? What does spirit need me to know? What are the intentions around this connection? Anything that's shifting or moving? Anything Spirit wants to share with me at this time, please use this reading to help you to manifest or to confirm of what's going on in your life. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Give me a few months. Okay, well, that's hopeful. Okay, that's that's not bad. If somebody's saying, I just want some time to myself. I just want to know that I'm in a good place for you, something like that. Can I trust you? That feels like, can I trust you again? Maybe we have an issue with trust. I'm selfish right now. All I'm worried about is me. Give me a few months. Maybe there's something really big on their plate. They've got Spirit saying health issues. Maybe it's some health issues. Maybe it's some mental health issues. Maybe it's addictions. It could be finances. Sometimes people just want to pull themselves together and not have to think about anything else. My ex is jealous. Okay, maybe there's some interference going on one side or the other. What have you been up to lately? Almost a feeling of, I miss kind of just chatting with you. This sense of, like, what's up? Maybe there's been just, you feel like you start to miss all those little things that in the day. Love never gets lost. Time doesn't define us. That's good. A little bit of, I haven't stopped loving you. I just need this break. So maybe you need to hear that. Maybe they said that when we decided to do a no contact. Maybe we just said, hey, I haven't stopped loving you. I just need to take care of myself right now. I gotta take care of some business. Spirit, please share with me. It's safer to run than to face you. Okay. And you were a rebound, from this ex. Maybe you're thinking that, did this person come into my life too soon? Was there not enough space between their last relationship and you? Maybe they're saying, I didn't give myself that time, and they're asking for that time now. So sometimes people jump into relationships too soon and they're really not ready. And then they turn around and say, I thought I wanted a relationship, but I guess I really wasn't ready. How could I hurt someone so beautiful or so handsome? So that feels like regret. That feels like, I'm sorry I've hurt you. I wish I could erase all the bad. I wish I could go back in time. Does money matter? Maybe they've got to get their act together with some financial issues. They're in deep with something, and they don't have anything to offer. They can't focus on anything else. If somebody's in financial fear, that's all they think about. My ex is stressing me out right now. I have a feeling we've got some kind of entangled web of, I need some emotional space. I think we have a web with the ex, and it's probably connected to children. It's probably somebody who's pulling the strings on this person, making them jump when she or he says jump, because it's connected to children. They don't like that this person's trying to move on with somebody else. They don't like that this person isn't 100% available to them. So I think that third party situation, even though it's not necessarily a third party, they might not even be in the relationship with that person, but there's a connection there that keeps them in a relationship. Spirit, please share with me. I have the World. I have a Fool. I have a Four of Wands, and I have a Knight of Wands. It literally came into me as someday. Maybe it's a 3 months, but it was like, someday we'll start over. Okay. Like this person believes that we'll try again. We'll start over. We'll try again. They need this emotional break. They have to heal. They have to work on some kind of business. They are not ready for the thought of permanency. They're not ready for "you're my dream come true" or happily ever after. But when they are, I feel like they will go that route. I feel like there's a part of me that says, if I'm going to be with anybody, it's going to be you. So that's why they feel bad that they hurt you. They probably started something with you and they weren't emotionally available at the time. It doesn't mean that they're not going to change. They could come back in 6 months, a year, and say, you know, I'm in a better place. I had to get over my ex. I had to get that out of my system. I had to detach. I had to cut the strings. I had to put boundaries. But I really feel like I just wasn't emotionally available to you. So that's probably the base of what's happening. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 2 of Swords. I feel conflicted. 8 of Wands. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have a 10 of Pentacles. So they do want something long-term eventually. I will say that this could change very quickly. This person could change their mind. I'm going to say cold feet. Like the person who starts something and then they get into it and they just realize they have cold feet and, buyer's remorse or something like that. But I'm going to say give them the break, because you can't convince somebody to be in a relationship. You can't beg them. You want somebody to come to you and want it. You go do your own thing. They'll let them go and do their own thing. If it's meant to be, it'll come back together. If it's meant to be that you find somebody else in the meantime, and when this person comes back and you're not available, then you're the one that got away. So, but this person is not emotionally available. It feels like puzzled, confused, conflicted. I have too many emotions. I have too many other things on my mind: kids, money, work, job, cars, things like that. Consequences. I've made some bad choices. I don't want to play games. I feel like they would rather tell you the truth and play games with you. There's a sense of, I don't want to keep sending you mixed signals. And maybe they were. Maybe they were kind of keeping this going with some breadcrumbing, or they were just kind of playing the part. Spirit just said, I'm cautious, I'm insecure, I'm paranoid, I'm guarded. A little bit of, I don't want anybody to know my business. So somebody I feel like has been spying and wants to know all about you, or somebody is, I'm going to say, the other person in their life who their strings are attached to. I don't want them knowing what I was doing. So maybe you were a secret. Maybe you were not really out in the public with this person. Maybe you didn't meet their family or their kids. So it's a little bit of I had to be guarded. I have too many worries. I'm going to say that that's exactly what's going on right now. I feel like this person is emotionally unavailable, and the either financial fear, the things that are going on in their life are consuming them. They can't put any other emotion, certainly not be available for you. Now, it doesn't mean that they won't do it in the future. I'm going to say that we could have it in the future with this. I want to go back to that ace. That 8 of Wands. And there's a sense that at any time we can communicate, at any time we can pick up where we left off. I have to be in a better place is really what's happening. So if you feel like this person is supposed to be in your life, and you feel like this person is the person who you want to be with, you've got to give them the time. You're going to have to give them the space to clear up some other business or feel like they're more balanced within their own life to add something to it, meaning a relationship, because otherwise they're on complete overload and that's not going to benefit you. That is not going to be a healthy relationship. I think they jumped into a relationship before they were ready for a relationship, and they didn't realize that that was something they would struggle with. So let's put this out into the universe. Somebody got some cold feet. But I do like the message that Spirit said someday we'll start over and try again. So there is that kind of ray of hope. But in the meantime, take care of yourself, and you work on you and let them work on them. And then let's see what time will tell. Let's see if Spirit brings this connection back together. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. I'll put my other 2 YouTube channels in the description below, my main channel, my pick a card channel, for some additional messages.